I'm Heather.
And I'm Jenny. And we are sisters. We're the owners of Spork Foods, a vegan cooking school in LA. And we're here with PETA.
Today we're gonna make a vegan warm spinach dip
In a bread bowl.
that's vegan and delicious. Let's get started. Spinach is a relative of quinoa and kale and chard, and it's packed with vitamin K, which sounds like a fake vitamin,
It totally does.
but it's a real vitamin that actually helps build your bone mass, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pop in a little bit of olive oil. We have our pan that's heating right now.
And then we're just gonna chop up the garlic, really nicely minced, and pop it into our pan just to pop the flavor. Garlic is really good for you. It's high in sulfur, so don't be afraid of eating the garlic.
Things that are high in sulfur can help prevent cancer, so that is awesome. And garlic will burn if it doesn't have a friend with it, so that's when we're gonna pop in our beautiful spinach.
And because we're using a low heat, we're using olive oil. If we were using a higher heat, we would probably use something like safflower or refined coconut oil. So now that our spinach has cooked down, we can go ahead and make our other goodies, which is our creamy base for our dip.
We're gonna start by using a high-powered blender. Use what you've got at home. And in the beginning, we're gonna pop in a little bit of almond milk.
So we just want the unsweetened almond milk because we don't want this to be too sweet. It's a savory dip. And then we're popping in our cup of cashews. Raw cashews are fine, you don't need to buy roasted. And this is a cashew apple. So one cashew nut is found inside the base of a cashew apple. So when you think about all the cashews that are in there, a person has to heat this and then get out the cashew. And then we're going to pop in some lemon juice. So we want a lot of lemon juice for a nice zing. So we're gonna puree our cashews with our almond milk and our lemon juice. And then we're gonna throw in some silken tofu. So you just want 12 ounces of silken tofu. And then we're going to add some vegan mayo.
We're also gonna pop in some sea salt and black pep, and also some dried minced onion for a pop of flavor.
So we have our mixture in here. You can see that it's really smooth and creamy. And then we want to put in our spinach. Make sure that you've cooked it to the point where there's not going to be a lot of liquid in your spinach. So if there is any, just squeeze it out, and then we can pop all of these goodies into our blender.
So for a little bit of texture, we're gonna be using these water chestnuts.
This adds that crunch in your dip. You can put artichoke hearts if you can't find chestnuts. You can put, whatever sort of goodies you want. So we're just gonna fold those in. We don't wanna chop them up because we like that texture. So we have our dish here. We're gonna bake our dip in our dish, and then we're gonna transfer it to our bread bowl. And then we can just pop that in our oven, 450. We'll see about 15 minutes or so until it's warm. And in the meantime, we'll get our bread bowl made. Okay, so the name of the game when you're making a bread bowl is to go in at a diagonal. Because we're cutting at a diagonal, we're gonna have a nice little center for our dip. And then you can actually use the middle as pieces for dipping. Our bread bowl is just waiting to be filled. So we're gonna grab it out of the oven. So you get a nice little golden edge. And then we can just pop it right in.
And we like to really overload this thing so that everyone wants to try some. So yeah, we just added a couple of different types of veggies. We have some heirloom carrots, some celery. For our gluten-free friends and for our non-gluten-free friends, they can still have this dip. There we have it, the easiest vegan spinach dip ever.
If you want to find out more info about us, go to sporkfoods.com. Come join us for a cooking class.
Also, check out PETA.org to learn how to go vegan and reasons why.